Hi there, welcome to Stage Flow Tapping. Today we're going to tap. We'll do the process of tapping on physical pain and also emotional release from a certain event that caused the physical pain or injury. Okay, the first thing we need to do is to identify the emotional flow index. So, which means the intensity of the event, the emotion, or the physical pain, and you're going to choose from 0 being 0 to 10, 0 being nothing and 10 being intense. So you can measure the intensity of fear or sadness or anger that you feel in your body, because you'll feel that. Or it could be the intensity of the pain or discomfort in your body, from 0 being nothing and 10 being intense. So when you have the number, write it down, remember it, so we can check later at the end of the tapping, if we have progressed or not, or it's completely gone. Okay, so that's the step one. Step two is to write down the event. So what is the event? Write it down. And what are you experiencing at the moment? So for example, if you have shoulder pain, and then the intensity, let's say, is a 5 or a 6, you're going to write it down. I'm having shoulder pain, and it's the EFI is now a 5 or a 6. You can write down what is the cause of the pain due to the accident. So write it down, because we need that one. And then next part is, that is the title of the core of the tapping process. The next part is to write down any events, feelings, emotions, thoughts, or beliefs in relation to the event, in relation to what are you feeling right now. Okay, so write down, for instance, I have the shoulder pain, all the shoulder pain. Okay, I am still scared about the event. I get nervous when I think about the event, and my shoulder is, I cannot move my shoulder. There is some restrictions in my shoulder. It's tensed. It's swollen. Whatever you're experiencing, physical pain. And what's the emotion you're feeling? What's the emotion? Say, or fear or anxiety about the event. Okay, usually there is an emotion. And is there any guilt, any resentment about the event? Resentment on what you could have done before the event. Yes, and also write down the, if it's an accident and you go to the event, and when you pass by the event, you still feel the event, you feel the emotion, there could be some trauma. So write it down, anything that reminds you in relation to the event. Okay, write it down, write it down, write it down, write down the emotion again, the pain, the experience. These are reminder phrases. So which means when you're writing this down, you are letting your unconscious mind know that you are paying attention to the message, because everything is our physical experiences, whether it's financial, physical, relationship, they are not actually physical. They are a manifestation. They are a symptoms. They are a communication that we need to learn from for it to heal. So write down. So when you have that, that's done, you're going to go to the next step, step 3, which is identifying what you want to release. What is it that you're experiencing? What is it that you have? What is it that you feel, hear, or think that you want to let go, that is no longer serving you at the moment? It could be the physical pain, it could be the fear, it could be the sadness, any emotion that you are experiencing, any thought that you are thinking about the event, about what you feel. Okay, for instance, I want to let go of this fear, I want to let go of this pain, I want to let go of this tension in my shoulder, I want to let go of that fear of that event. I want to let go of that, it's of the fear, or the, maybe there's any judgment about the event. So write down anything you want to release, okay, that is no longer serving you. Okay, and then step 4 is to choose the positive outcome. So what if you release all the pain, all the emotions, all the negative judgments or resentment, physical, emotional experiences or thoughts, what would you rather have? So I want, for example, I choose to have physical healing. I choose to have mobility in my shoulder. I choose to be pain-free in my shoulders. I choose to improve blood circulation in my shoulders. I choose to be calm and peace. I choose to forgive myself. I choose to have forgiveness. I choose to have emotional release about the event. Okay? So I choose to pay attention to the pain in my shoulder and I choose to release it. I choose to let it go. Okay? And something may come up. Yeah, make sure you do that. Very important though, make sure you don't do negation. Okay? Negation is I don't want to experience pain. Okay? So negation is don't. The unconscious mind does not process negation. Okay? It does not process negation. So it only processes pain. So the suggestion is the pain. So make sure you don't do that. So you make sure you use positive words, positive description of what you want to achieve. Okay, good. So I choose calm. I want to have peace. I choose to have forgiveness. I choose emotional release. Those kind of things. Okay. So the next step is to declare your identity. So you're going to declare your identity. Who are you without all of those you're experiencing? Who are you? And what will be the characteristics of the personality or the characteristics that you have so that those events will not happen again. Oh, by the way, so for step 4, you may need to choose learnings. What did you learn from the event? Yeah, you choose to learn what. Okay, mention that one. Okay, that was just a little backtrack. Number 5, you choose who you want to be, what you want to be, so that you move forward and you say goodbye to the event. You just move forward with all your learnings. Okay, so you write it down. When you get good at this, you don't have to write it down. Okay, so now after that, of course, we do the tapping. So we're going to start tapping on this side of the hand. We're going to tap on this side of the hand. So we're going to start with even though, and then what are you experiencing? Even though I have this shoulder pain and it's a 5 and a 6. The pain is a 5 and a 6, and I can't move my shoulders. I can't lift my arm, but I deeply and completely love and accept, honor, and forgive myself. Starting, I'm going too fast. Yes? And then you do this 3 times. Even though I have this shoulder pain, I have this injury caused by the accident and it hasn't healed. It's been how many months, how many days, how many years? Mention that. But I deeply and completely love and accept, honor, and forgive myself. One last time, even though this shoulder pain is teaching me something, you could do that. I have the shoulder pain that I had for 5, 6 months. It hasn't healed completely. And I'm still scared about the event. But I deeply and completely love and accept, honor, and forgive myself. And then we're going to do the tapping now. So tapping at the top of the head. These are reminder phrases. So what are the emotions that you have? Fear. Did you have fear? Or maybe the pain. Let's go. This pain in my shoulders, my shoulder, eyebrow point. This pain in my shoulder. Out of the eye, this pain in my shoulder. Then you can add the words all. All this pain in my shoulders, because this is hypnotic language. It speaks to the unconscious. All this pain. You can mention the emotion. All this, what is the emotion? All this anger, all this fear, all this pain, all this fear I am experiencing right now. Yeah? All this pain is still stuck in my shoulders. All this tension in my shoulders, my shoulder, Maybe if you have guilt, mention that. All this, yeah. You can even mention, this is another hypnotic language pattern. I'm experiencing this pain in my shoulder, whatever the pain is, because, and then finish the word, finish the sentence. Because under the I have this pain or I have this emotion because, finish the sentence. Don't think about this, whatever comes up for you. Do not overthink, okay? I am experiencing this because, whatever comes up. And it doesn't have to be logical. It doesn't have to be logical. Under the lips, all this fear, all this guilt. These are just reminder to acknowledge your unconscious mind. I'm experiencing this pain because. Okay, so we did that. We've done that one. Now we're gonna go with the choices, positive choices. I choose to heal my shoulder. I choose to heal this pain. You can go with release. I choose to release this pain under the eye. I choose to release this pain. And then you can go with the I choose to find some learnings. It's very important though. Under the nose, I choose to learn from this event, from the event. And then pay attention if you might find some learning, something might come up. I choose to learn that. You finish that. I choose to learn that. Armpit. I choose to learn from this experience. And then when you have learning, what would you choose to have? I choose to have peace. Every point, I choose to have healing in my body. What would you choose? Continue to do this. You can even say, I invite peace and calmness in my body. And then you can even say, very important, I choose to forgive myself. I choose to forgive myself. I choose to love myself. That's why I choose to release all this pain. And I choose healing in my shoulder. I choose to heal my shoulder. Collarbone, I choose to heal my shoulder. And let's stop here. Just think of healing. Just breathe in and out through your nose. And breathe into your shoulders. Breathe into your shoulders slowly. And exhale, release the tension, release the pain. Inhale, breathe into your shoulders. And release the pain. Exhale the pain. Side of the eye. You can do that more at your own time. I choose healing. Under the eye, I am healing. I choose to learn from all of this experience. I choose to be kind to myself. I choose to be kind to myself. I choose to love myself. Okay, now the identity integration. We're going to integrate everything. Step 9. So this is the next step. So I choose, I am healed. Yeah, so this is the identity. I am healed. I am peaceful. I am calm. I am confident. Whatever you think about. So who would you be without all these experiences? So that this experience will never happen again. Who are you? What are you? What do you do? I am careful. I am calm under the lips. Okay? Collarbone. I choose to love and forgive myself. I am calm and peaceful. Tap the head. I am healing. I am healed. And then side of the hand. And so I am. And so it is. And so I am. And so it is. In through the nose. Breathe in through the nose. Slowly out through the mouth. In through the nose. Slowly out through the mouth. One more time, in through the nose and out through the mouth. And check your EFI. Check the intensity, maybe check the pain, or maybe check the emotion. Think about going to that place again, that where the incident happened, or a certain event, and see if the intensity is still there, or it may be gone. If it's still there, continue doing this process and tap and pay attention to the messages, the thoughts that come up. So it's very important when you're doing this, when you're tapping, that thoughts come up, pay attention at it, and the thoughts don't have to be logical. The unconscious mind, because you're talking to your unconscious mind, is not logical. It's very vague. It's symbolic. It's metaphorical. So whatever comes up, honor and tap with it. Yeah. If an eagle come out and the eagle wants to fly, I choose to release this eagle. Go for it. Okay. So I hope this gives value to your life, and I hope this process bring healing to your life. Thank you very much. My name is Brian Lorenz. Red Carpet Freedom. Have a great evening. Have a great day. Bye bye.